Okay, we're going to take a look here at using our vacuum generator that we use with our stabilization unit and with vacuum chucking on the lathe for some other uses with just general woodworking. And there's a number of things that you can use vacuum for in doing that. The first is going to be to do a pattern, to make a pattern for a hand mirror like this. And of course you could do all sorts of patterns, but I'll set this up, get it on this. Then we just turn our vacuum on and get it to lock on. Now, this piece is on there and I can just follow around it with the router and make that pattern.
So that's just going to stick right on there?
Yep. You can't move it. That vacuum's going to hold that right in place. Okay? So I'm just going to take my router with a pattern forming bit and go around that piece now and let's take a look at it.
Wow.
Okay, so that piece is done. We take it off, and there it is. Leaves a great smooth edge, very little sanding or anything needed, and it holds it really well. And then, you know, there's some other things.
Will this run off of any compressor?
Pretty much any compressor. It needs at least 2 CFM at 70 PSI.
So would a little one like that provide that?
A little one like that is more than adequate. Even the small pancake style make enough air to work with this. So you don't need a great big compressor at all. Most everyone has one like that around. If it'll run a little nail gun, it'll do this.
This is obviously a homemade jig.
Absolutely.
How much involved in making those up?
Not much at all. In this case, I bandsawed this and just sanded it to get the shape and everything that I wanted. It's important that this edge be smooth because that's what your router's going to follow. That's it. Mm-hmm. And then you can do ones like this. You can see the edge of this is real rough and, you know, not finished at all or anything. But once you get this thing ready to do the mirror, there's a lot of work. You have to round this over, and then you're going to want to sand it, and it's not easy to hold. But I can actually just set it on here and pull the vacuum, and now I can route this side and sand it, and then I can flip it and do the same on the other side. So this becomes a clamp to hold this thing in place that otherwise is not easy to do.
What about for hand carving?
Absolutely, it works great for holding carving pieces and all that as well. Again, odd-shaped pieces, little pieces, and the really nice thing is it leaves no marks. You know, even with clamps, a lot of times you get little marks left on your piece that you have to clean up later. Not with this.
Could you also hold pieces of metal on that?
Absolutely.
Flat metal?
Sure, you could hold metal, you know, almost anything can be that will seal to this. You can hold it with it.
So is this the same type of seal that I use on my windows and doors and things like that?
Not exactly. It comes in strips with a self-adhesive strip, but this is actually rubber and it's soft, and so, you know, it just really works well for that seal.
Looks like it must have memory to it then.
Somewhat, yes.
Just a sticky back.
Sticky back, that's all there is to it.